Good morning. Welcome into Wednesday. This is your daily spiritual guidance message. Just want to say before I start, this is the 22nd. But before I started, I got something about the 23rd. So just bear that in mind. I don't know if the 23rd or 23 is relevant to anyone. But there was something about the 23rd kind of came in there. So we'll see what comes out in the reading. But this is Wednesday, the 22nd of October. This is your daily spiritual guidance message. Take what resonates and leave the rest. It is a collective reading. It is not personal, so not everything is going to resonate with you. So let's see, what do we need to know today? What does the collective need to know this Wednesday morning? What do we need to know, please? What do we need to know? What does the collective need to know this Wednesday morning, the 22nd of October? What do we need to know? What is the energy today, please? Oh, whoa, okay. Okay, we'll not take those. We'll only take ones that are flipped upside down. Confidence in reverse. Okay. So we have a little bit of a lack of confidence here, or we did have. So there's something you're doubting. Are you doubting your own ability here? Peace, courage. Is there something that you're like not speaking up about that you need to speak up about here, but you're like, just like, is it better to keep quiet about it? Animals? Something might be significant about animals here. Beauty. So a little bit of like a nature sort of vibe of this. But is there something you need to speak up about? And you're like, is it better just to keep quiet and sort of stay in the background here and not sort of prosperity and not sort of rock the boat? Underneath that is finding. Have you some sort of information to share here? And you're like, if I share this, it's going to rock the boat. Animals are significant here. This is either around you or around someone else. I feel here there's something you're being pushed to share, and you're like, if I do this, it's going to really disrupt the peace here. It's going to really kick off. It's going to cause a whole lot of drama here. And you're like, do I just keep quiet? Do I just keep quiet about it? Queen of Wands. Okay. Four of Cups. This is you holding back from it here. The Hierophant. This is you holding back from saying something. Six of Swords. Do I just let it go? Is it a case here, Four of Wands? Is this something to do like in the home? It's like our family or something like that. Is it worth saying? Because it's just going to like cause a whole kind of like hoo-ha here. And it's, is there something you found out? And it's like if you share this, yeah, like Eight of Wands. Something here you found out about someone or something. And it's like if you relay this information to the person it's about or who it concerns, it's going to cause like a whole ruckus here. Five of Wands. There's some type of talk going on behind the scenes. There's some sort of planning has gone on here. And it's like, it's to do with a home situation. So it's either a relationship or it's a family situation here. The Hierophant's here, so it could be something to do with a marriage. Ace of Wands. A lot of fire energy here. So I don't know if I'm talking to a fire sign. I mean, I have a Queen of Wands here. So, we could have an Aries, Leo, Sag we're talking to. And then we have a lot of like fire. It's Four of Wands, Eight of Wands, Five of Wands, Ace of Wands. Or the person it's concerning is a fire sign. Or the person that's doing this gossiping or whatever is a fire sign. Take it as it resonates to you. There's a lot of fire here. There's something that's just like Seven of Swords. There's been some untruths here. And you've discovered this somehow. Whether it's you've caught somebody on telling something that's not right, or you've heard it through a grapevine somewhere else, or you've worked it out, or you just have that ability to see. You've seen it. You know they're not truthful here. If you do have pets around you or animals around you, they may be giving you downloads without you realizing. So if you're around those animals, something might just click in you and you just like have a clear knowing about something. The information's coming through the animals. Eight of Swords. That's for somebody. So if you have a lot of animals around you or you work with animals, there's a rapport there. That's a way that you get information or you get clarity about something. Somebody's feeling trapped here now. I think that's you. What do I say? Do I not say about this? It's almost like if you say something, it's like, the messenger gets shot. Three of Pentacles. It's that kind of sort of scenario here. Death card. If I step up here and I say something, everybody's gonna come at me here. Ace of Swords. But there's an encouragement here to speak your truth here. They're encouraging you. Your guides are encouraging you here to speak your truth. Stand up and say what it is you need to say here. Two of Swords. Somebody doesn't see what's going on here, and it feels like it's somebody you care about. And that's why it's such a hard decision, because it's like, I don't want to be the one who bursts this person's bubble. But this person like is in an illusion. They don't see what's happening here. There's scheming going on behind the scenes. There's lies being told. And it's like this person doesn't see. It's like, you're going, I don't want to be the one who like bursts the bubble and be the one who upsets this person. But it's not you that's upsetting them. You're the one who's coming in to tell them the truth here. They need to know. Three of Cups. So with the Three of Pentacles and with the Three of Cups out now, this could be information you have gained about a third party situation. You may have learnt that somebody has been going out of the marital home here. It's kind of like, do I say anything here? Yeah. Ten of Pentacles. It's like, do I say something here? But this is somebody close to you. This is somebody like Page of Pentacles. You've received some type of information here. Whether it's a picture, or text message, or there's something you have received here that's like evidence. So it's not as if to say it's just hearsay. You've received something that's proof. So it's there in black and white. It's very visible that, if you go in and have this discussion with this person, it's not that they're going to say, oh, well, it's just stuff you've heard. It's not right. You have physical evidence to show them and back up what you're saying. Look, this, where did this come from? King of Pentacles. We now have a lot of earth. So I feel that this is like a earth sign masculine that is like in the dark here. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. But it's that kind of like, it's somebody here that's like financially stable and got their shit together. Ace of Cups, like it's a loved one. This is somebody who you like, this could be like a brother, or a really close friend, or it's something here. It feels like you're really connected to this person. Whoa. There's a strong connection here. Emperor. High Priestess. This is you, like, you've been getting these downloads. You have suspected something. You have suspected something about somebody for quite some time, and you sort of sat on it and said nothing here. And all of a sudden, there has been this nugget of information has come through that's very obvious. And it's like your intuition has been proven correct. Strength card. There's the animals. There's something about you and animals. There's a strong connection here. This Emperor energy is older than this King of Pentacles. So whoever this sort of third party, whoever this person is that they're sort of stepping outside the home with someone else, this who they're stepping outside the home with is older than the King of Pentacles. There's an age gap here. This person's older. And they may be in Aries, they don't have to be, but they're older than the masculine. It's like somebody knows here. You've had a suspicion here about this, and you've just sat on it and said nothing, and it like keeps growing and growing and growing, but something has come in your possession, evidence of it. Queen of Cups. This is you. This is your energy. Queen of Cups, like, what do you do here? Because there's the compassionate side, the nurturing side. Like, I don't want to hurt this person here, but there's stuff going on behind their back that's not right. The Fool. And it's you questioning, do I take the leap and say this? Going back and forth with it here. Six of Pentacles. Do I share this information? Well aware of like what the outcome's going to be if you do, because you're going to be hurtled into the middle of this argument here, and you're the one who's going to have to you're going to be kept questioning here all the time. Three of Swords. You know this is going to absolutely break somebody's heart. And I kind of feel there's more to this than just stepping outside the home. There's something more to this. There's a more Knight of Cups. There's something more to this. It's with the Five of Wands here. There's a, I don't know whether this sort of feminine energy who's stepping outside the home on this King of Pentacles, whether she talks about this masculine, her King of Pentacles, in a like a really negative, bad way. There's something about this too. It's how he spoke about isn't right either. It's not just the fact that she has somebody else here. It's how she's talking about him behind his back here. Knight of Pentacles. This has been going on for quite some time. But there's a way in which she speaks about him, it's not right. And he's unaware. I think this King of Pentacles is sitting completely oblivious, thinking everything's hunky dory. And it's not that way at all. This feminine is like running their name through the mud, and he's oblivious to it. I don't know whether it's a case of here she's trying to run this masculine's name through the mud so that if it comes out that she was entertaining somebody else while married, it's like the public are going to be like, well, I don't really blame her because the King of Wand or the King of Pentacles was a real fucker to her. It's something she's trying to paint a narrative here that like the King of Pentacles is a bad person, but it's to try and save her own skin here. King of Wands. Funny how I just about said the King of Wands and changed it to the King of Pentacles, isn't it? Justice. Ten of Swords. It's like trying to paint him out one way when he's another way. So like he's sitting as the King of Pentacles, but she's trying to paint him out as the King of Wands. So whether she's trying to paint him out that he's a bit of a player and that he's out sort of, you know, having third parties and stuff like that. There's something very unfair here because it's not the truth. And there's a malicious aspect to it. Six of Cups. And as I said, this has been going on for quite some time here. Judgment. We have justice and judgment coming out here. The time has come. So whatever nugget has fallen into your lap, I feel you have always been suspicious of this. Whether you have like heard things that has supposedly been said by this Queen of Wands energy, and you've kind of been like, that's not right. And you've bit your tongue and you haven't said anything. And there's something now that lands in your lap that's like evidence that just without a shadow of a doubt, this is what's going on. And it's now, you're now being pushed to step up and be the one who speaks to this King of Pentacles, whoever they are to you. It's somebody close to you. It's either a family member or it's a really close friend. And it's sort of you're being pushed now to speak to this person and let them know what is going on, what information you have, and what you've heard. And you know it's going to burst somebody's bubble, but it's like they're completely oblivious here to what is actually going on. And Spirit is pushing you to be the one who breaks it to them. Can we get one of these, please, for the collective? What do we need to know? Stay in integrity, moon shining, and release blocks, the falling moon. I want to read that one. Stay in integrity. It's something here There's something about this. Let's see. Stand. What is it? Moonshining. Moonshining is 90. Page 90. It's like somebody walks about here as if they're the most upright person you ever met, and they're painting this King of Pentacles out, but they are not. But it's the other way around. That it's being seen, or it's come to your attention what this Queen of Wands is up to, but also it's hearing what's being said. You can see, you know what they're up to. You know that they're trying to paint a narrative here that this King of Pentacles is the one in the wrong. So if anything comes out about the Queen of Wands, she can say, "Oh well, sure, look how you treated me. Like you don't blame me for doing it." It's not true. Moonshining means moonshining means talking nonsense or empty or foolish talk. There is a sense with this card that what someone is saying is all style and no substance. Is that person you or someone else? Drawing this card suggests there's a risk that someone has been filling your head with ideas that have no place in there. Maybe someone's been making promises to you that they can't or won't keep, or maybe someone has said something hurtful to you and you've taken it far too seriously. Perhaps they were just being prerogative. Can't say it. You get it. There is a sense when this card comes up that you should disregard the empty or cruel words that someone has spoken to you and instead gather up your own power and love yourself more. Also, do not be the person who is doing the moonshine. In other words, make sure you're acting with integrity in all your current dealings. Otherwise, as sure as the moon rises, karma could come and even things out. That's not meant to sound alarming, it's just a statement of fact. Additional meanings of this card: don't make empty promises. Someone is baiting you. Think about who you trust. Don't let someone's words hurt you. Don't take life too seriously. This is somebody's out. Somebody is out here. This Queen of Wands energy is out here saying nasty things about this King of Pentacles that aren't true. And she's trying to turn people against the King of Pentacles here in order that, if she decides to go down the route with this emperor energy, this older man energy, she decides to end this marriage or end this higher level commitment and go this direction. She's like, nobody's going to blame me because they're going to think the King of Pentacles is a real bastard. That's what she's doing. If you resonate with this and you want to come along, the link will be below. I'm going to do an extend it and see what we don't see coming, any blockages here, and what the outcome looks like, and then we'll get some angelic advice. So if you want to come along, the link will be below, and I'll see you over there.